Imagine you step outside one night and something feels off. The air is still, the sky looks darker than usual. You glance up and realize the moon is gone. No crescent, no glow on the waves, just a black sky and cold starlight. The world would never be the same again. For as long as Earth has existed, the moon has been our silent guardian. It shapes our nights, controls our tides, even stabilizes our planet's tilt. Without it, life on Earth might never have evolved the way it did. But let's say, somehow, in one impossible instant, the moon just vanished. No explosion, no debris, just gone. At first, you might not even notice. The power is still on, the internet's still running. But as the hours pass, Earth begins to feel the loss. The first thing you'd notice is the tides. Our tides are powered by the moon's gravity, pulling on the oceans. Without it, the daily rhythm of high and low tide would nearly vanish. Beaches would fall silent, and coastal ecosystems would collapse. Creatures like crabs, turtles, and countless fish all depend on that tidal motion to feed and breed. Entire food chains would unravel in weeks. But that's just the beginning. Without the moon's steadying pull, Earth's tilt would start to shift. Right now, we're tilted at about 23.5 degrees, the perfect angle for stable seasons. Without the moon, that tilt could swing wildly over thousands of years, maybe to 45 degrees, or down to almost zero. The result? Climate chaos. Some centuries, ice would swallow the continents. Others, deserts would stretch to the poles. And imagine what that would do to us. For thousands of years, the moon has been our calendar, our guide, our muse. We told stories by its light, worshipped it, used it to measure time and plant crops. Without it, our nights would be darker. Truly dark. Stargazers would rejoice at first. Fewer reflections, clearer skies. But soon something deeper would sink in. That sense of quiet companionship. Gone. No more full moons rising over the horizon. No more eclipses. Just a black void where something sacred used to be. Even our sleep might change. Studies show moonlight subtly affects our brain and hormones. We'd feel the difference even if we couldn't explain it. Astronomers would scramble to understand what happened. Was it destroyed? Pulled away by something massive? If the moon really disappeared, its gravitational influence would vanish instantly. That sudden change could slightly alter Earth's orbit. Maybe not enough to fling us away, but enough to destabilize the delicate balance we depend on. And then there's the question no one wants to ask. If something could erase the moon just like that, what could it do to us? Yet maybe in the end, what we'd miss most isn't scientific. It's emotional. The moon has always been our mirror, reflecting not just sunlight, but our dreams, our loneliness, our hope. It's where we looked when we felt small and where we aimed when we wanted to be more. When we reached it in 1969, it wasn't just about science. It was about proving that humans, fragile, curious, flawed, could touch the impossible. Without the moon, that story fades a little, and so does a part of us. So, what would happen if the moon suddenly disappeared? The oceans would still, the seasons would twist, and the world would wobble into chaos. But maybe the greatest loss wouldn't be in physics. It would be in the poetry of being human. Because sometimes the things that seem silent are the ones that keep us balanced. Look up tonight. Appreciate the light that's still there. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to subscribe and keep wondering, because the universe still has stories left to tell.